Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have the tag grading submission is finally received back in the mail. I got all the cards slabbed up and they're in my hands. Sorry for the delay in the posting. I posted the original submission video a while ago. These cards actually came back very quickly. So if you haven't seen the original submission video, please go and check that out because you'll actually see the cards I'm submitting. You also understand what tag is. It's a really cool company that grades your cards. I won't go into detail in this video. This detail is just going to be the reveal of it. So this is what you get in the package, in the mail. You see all the information they have with how they like to grade cards, how they like to do things. They also have a grading scale on the back that kind of details out what your grades actually mean, which is pretty helpful and understandable. Here's the actual grading list. The grades are right there. So I've already seen the grades. The spoiler has already happened. So the grades are already right there. And then the cards that I submitted are also right there. The nice little thank you note to it. So here's the actual box. The presentation of everything about tag has been more than expected. They've really set the bar high when it comes to this, so it's incredible. Love to see it. So let's go and open up this package now. Slice through this hefty sticker right here. Your cards are now tagged. Every little detail they just put into it. To view a video tutorial, scan the QR code or visit taggrading.com. I don't think I need to. Let's take a look at this. Oh, nice. They give you a bunch of things here. They give you like a wristband. That's pretty neat. They give you a sticker, what it looks like. That's pretty cool. And then the actual cards are in here in this box. So at the end of the video, after we actually see the cards, we're going to go and look online where they actually have the detailed grading reports. That's why I like tag so much, are those grading reports. It'll kind of give you a really in-depth breakdown of why your card got the grade that it did. So let's go and take a look at what we got in here. Each slab is in its own pack, which is pretty cool. So we can use that cube for ourselves. So there's like little packs here. It's like doing a pack break, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so here we go. Let's go ahead and open up one pack at a time. Do it like a reveal style here. Ooh, there we go. So this is wow, these slabs look amazing. Oh my goodness. Never actually seen one in person. That's clean. That's a clean looking slab. 2001 Fleer Tradition Pat Tillman. So if you want to scan that barcode right there, you can actually scan that with your phone or whatever, and you can go to the website and you can see the detailed report and high definition photos of why the card got this grade. You see the breakdown of how everything happened and why it got the grade that it did. So very cool. That one got an 8.5. All the grades I was expecting. I didn't expect really any of them to get 10s, to be honest. So here we go with the next card here. This one did get a 10. I think this is the highest grade one. That's cool. 2021 Topps Living, Bob Feller. Gem Mint 10. 978 is the actual score. You can see the tiny score in the middle there. Oh, it says 978. So that's out of 1,000. And they break it down into an out of 10 scale on the right because that seems to be the more popular thing today with grading. Well, that's cool. That's a good looking slab, let me tell you. Yeah, so we'll look at each report real quick just to see why it got the grade that it did right after. Ooh, here we go. This is a 9. It's a good looking card. I love the look of this card so much. Is this one numbered? Yeah, it is. Numbered at 325. I wish the tag put the serial numbered on the slabs like SGC does. I like the fact that they do that. This one got a 906, so almost an 8.5 or an 8. I'm not sure how the rounding up works. I'll have to take a look at that. Very cool. Very, very cool. We got two more here. I think we did get another 10. There might be a third 10 coming up. This one got an 8.5. I wasn't expecting this one to do well at all. It got an 885 total score, so it almost got a 9. But I knew this one had some white corners going on, and it just wasn't perfect. But I'm really glad I got this one slabbed up. And our last one here, last slab to be opening up. Then we'll look at the detailed grading reports. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this one got a 10. I was really excited about this one. It's one of my favorite parallels ever. One of my favorite cards in my collection. And it got a 10, a 978. So two 10s in the order. Two 8.5s and a 9. I'm happy with that. Like I said, I wasn't expecting too many 10s, but it's awesome. These slabs, they feel sturdy. They feel really strong and protective. The PSA ones, these are like a little bit, tiny bit thicker than the PSA ones, but they are clear. I mean, they are clear. It's like amazing. You can kind of tell how clear that is when I hold it up to the camera like that. They are slick looking slabs, and I would highly recommend if you're doing this for your personal collection. I'm not sure about the resale value just yet. I'm assuming it'll probably creep up over time with more popularity. But for personal collections, absolutely. These are amazing looking. And I'm hopefully looking forward to using their service again just because of how incredible these cards look. So let's go ahead and take a look at the detailed grading reports for each of these cards. You can see what the reports actually look like. Here on the tag grading website on my profile here, you can see my order history. You can see my submission date and my shipped date. It was a quick turnaround for it. $84 for the total. It was actually a free charge for me. It didn't cost me anything because I won a free giveaway on the Topps website. So I go ahead and click at this order ID. We can go ahead and view the DIG, the grading report. I'm not actually sure what DIG stands for. I think it's some sort of digital something grading something. I don't know. But if we click on either of those, we can also click over here to download the images. So if I click on this, I can download high definition pictures of them. Let's go ahead and look at our view DIG for this card. This is the Pat Tillman Field Tradition card that we first looked at. You can see the total grade here, 888. Got an 8.5 near mint, mint plus. These are full pictures here that you can like zoom in. You can also do the surface detection slider here so you can see where the surface anomalies are, which is pretty cool. Here's the pop report. This is pretty cool, and I can see this being really popular. It is the first near mint, mint plus graded card. Total graded cards, this is the first card ever graded. Chronology is the first card ever graded. It says over here, near mint, mint plus graded. It's the first ever near mint, mint plus. It's probably not a good example because it's the first ever card graded. So far, it's the highest overall graded card in a tag slab, which is pretty neat. So the front, it got an 8882 for the overall score, I guess. So they break it down to overall scores here. And the back got a 993. So the back is almost a perfect, but the front had a lot of issues with it. And here we go, we can see all the issues here. The corners on the front and the back both got perfect scores. Remember, these are out of 1,000. The surface of the front got a 980 and the back a 1,000. The edges got a front 1,000 and back got a 999. So where was the issue? Where did the score get an 8.5? Over here on the centering. The centering got an 879 on the front and the back got a 992. So you can see here all the numbers in the breakdown here. It breaks down the centering. It gives you the exact measurements here. It gives you the corner phrase and everything. If we scroll down even more, it shows you where the surface defects are and actually tells you what the surface defects are and the location. So it says here in the front, there was a scratch. So if I click View ID, it'll pull up the picture of the card and it'll point it out right there. That is amazing. That is true transparency for a grading company. This is the standard moving forward for grading companies. It's going to show you what the issues are and why your card got the grade that it did. That's incredible. I love this. This is how it should be moving forward. It says there's a pit right there. There's a pit right there. Pretty neat. We can scroll down, get high definition photos of the corners here. It tells you where there might be issues. The corners didn't seem to have any issues on this card. Shows the back corners as well. Also really no issues. The edges didn't have too much issues. Shows pictures of all the edges. And then there is the high definition photo of the card. Pretty neat. So you can download these pictures for yourself. You can post them online. And yeah, those look amazing. Really, really good job. Let's go to the next card here. So that's the Pat Tillman card here. So we can go down to the Bob Feller. This is the Topps Living one. This one got the highest grade out of any of them. Got a 978, which is a gem mint 10. You can see all the chronology. It was the first ever card graded. So if some people decide to start grading this exact card, you'll see some of these numbers changed. This one won't change because it still is the first card graded. It's the first gem mint graded. It'll most likely be the highest overall unless someone gets like a higher score than a 978. It is the first highest gem mint as of right now, unless someone grades it higher. And then this total graded, if someone decides to grade a couple of these more, this number will go up. So you can see the exact breakdown of this card here. It basically did really well. The front got a 973 and the back got a 994. So almost everything was perfect here. What seemed to get it was some of the surface issues, and the centering got that. The corners and the edges were perfect 1,000. Perfect 1,000 for those, but the surface and centering kind of took it off. So I won't go into any more detail about this. We've already kind of seen how their grading report works. Pretty incredible, very amazing. I just love the transparency of it. And there's the photos of the cards. Go to the next one here. We'll go to the Panini Cooperstown. This one got a 9, so we'll get to see what issues happened with this card. Again, first card ever graded, so we got all that going on. Let's see, the centering was kind of off, not too far off. Corners were almost perfect, surface was almost perfect, edges almost perfect. So really just the centering, a little bit of the corners, a little bit of surface, a little bit of the edges. Not too crazy. So really just the centering kind of got it off, which is kind of surprising. I wasn't too worried about the centering of this. There's only one issue with this, tiny scratch on it. Let's just go ahead and take a look at it for fun. It says there's a scratch there. I don't see anything there, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe there is a scratch there. Who knows? We'll look at the corners here. Corners were kind of perfect. So nothing really to report about this one. I just really love the photos that they take of you, that they take of the card to provide to you, which is really nice of them. It's also good marketing for them. We'll go to the next card here. This is the Archives one. This one got an 8.5, an 885 total grade. I knew going into this that there were going to be issues with the corners, so I'm really curious to see how they broke down the corners on it. As you can see, it's the first ever card graded in a tag slab. Centering did okay. Corners did terrible. You can see on the front there, 864 for the corners. Surface pretty good. Edges really good. So I'm really curious to see. Oh, I also forgot to mention this. You can flip it front to back too and see the centering and also where the issues are. Pits, scratches, and whatnot on the card. So if we go, I want to look at the corners here. Yep, so we can see the corners. Top left did really good. Top right did decently okay. Bottom left did all right. Bottom right did not do well here. So we can see got a total of 913. This corner didn't look too good, and the picture kind of proves that. So they have photos and the evidence and the numbers to back up why your card got the grade that it did. It makes sense. Edges did really well here. The right edge there did perfect there, which is awesome to see. And there's the card in the picture. It looks awesome. We'll go to the last card here. This one got a perfect 10. Let's see how close it was. So it got a 978 total, first ever card graded. Pretty cool. And you can see the total breakdown here. The surface wasn't fantastic, but everything was good enough for it to get a 10. And I'll slowly scroll down through all these things if you wanted to pause and take a look at some of them. It's just incredible how transparent and clear, no pun intended, they're just super clear about how they provide things to you. So we'll search something up. We're going to click on Pop Report, and we're just going to search for a random card. Let's just search Mike Trout. All right, so let's go ahead and click on, let's just click on 2012 Topps, his 2012 Topps card here. And we'll click on this card, Mike Trout. So we can see if we click on that, you can see the states that the card was graded in: Ohio, Colorado, and California. That's where the card, where people have sent in the card from. We can see down here all of the grades for the card. So overall chronology, this is the highest graded card in a tag slab. Got a 982. The lowest graded one here got an 812 near mint. So let's go ahead and click on the second one just to see what the numbers kind of look like to give you an idea. So this one got a 10, a 987, a really good grade on it. Chronology, it's the second gem mint graded card. It's the second card graded ever. First highest overall and the first highest gem mint. 4 total graded cards, 2 gem mint graded. So it gives you a full pop report, which is awesome to see. Love how Tag does that. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Really appreciate you guys coming in to see my graded card reveal and also to see how the Tag grading reports work. Really interesting process. Like I said, I won this giveaway to get 5 of my cards graded for free. So I got to experience this process for free. So shout out to Tag for that opportunity, which is pretty exciting. If you're ever interested, go ahead and check out their Twitter. They do all sorts of giveaways for this. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just happened to win one of their giveaways, which is really exciting, and what a blessing it is for me. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more sports card content coming your way. This has been Eagle Man. I'll see you guys next time.